Hi, this is Elena with Black Sheep 303 Creative, and my project today is a really quick and easy floral birthday card using the Gina K Designs Wreath Builder Kit, along with Gina K Designs ink and some Tonic Nuvo Drops. So here's the kit. You get two of these star-shaped stencils. One is smaller than the other, and I'm using the smaller version. And my paper is cut to 4x4 to fit just inside that star shape on the stencil. And then you also get that stamp set to the left there, which is what I'm going to be using to create my floral wreath. The stamp set's nice. It has a variety of sizes of floral elements, so like flowers and leaves and such. And that makes it easy to create an interesting looking wreath. So as you can see, I've placed my stamp in one place and I'm moving my paper 90 degrees each time and re-stamping it. So it's kind of stamping in each of the four corners very evenly and nicely spaced. And now I'm just switching my paper so I can, this makes it easier for me to space out my next flower, but you could easily just leave it in the one spot each time and then just move your stamp as you place it in order to rotate the card around to get that one stamp evenly spaced on all four sides of your paper, which creates your wreath. Hopefully this is making sense. But you can see I'm just turning the paper each time and re-stamping the same stamp, and it creates this very evenly spaced arrangement. Now I think the key to making a good arrangement is to mix up your colors and your sizes, but keep to a fairly limited color palette so that it doesn't become entirely random. Like I only have 2 shades of green. I am using more 2 pinks and a yellow, which makes it, and then a lavender, which makes it a little more complicated, but not too bad. And as you can see, I'm starting to add now some tiny elements. Like there are a lot of little small elements that are going to add visual interest to what is largely at this point a sort of medium-sized element wreath. And I'm using those same ink colors around here and there. Now this is Lemon Drop, and Lemon Drop's going to seem a little bit random because it's this yellow element that sort of comes out of nowhere. But once I add my Tonic Nuvo Drops, it's going to make more sense. The yellow will make more sense anyway. And now I'm adding a little heart with the Bubblegum pink, and just those little elements I think make a big difference and kind of help add a lot of visual interest to this. And by using the different colored inks, but the same ones that I'd already used, so like this is lovely lavender again, it's creating some consistency in the color palette and making the wreath feel like it all makes sense because it's got those same colors repeating throughout it. Now the greeting is also from the stamp set. It is wishing you the best birthday ever. I'm stamping this in Archival jet black ink, and then I'm going to stamp one of the circle frames that also comes in the stamp kit around it in lovely lavender ink. And then I will wind up die cutting that out using an Elizabeth Craft Designs Moda Scrap Dashing Circles die. Gina K also makes dies that perfectly cut these out as well. So there you go. So now I'm using my Tonic Nuvo Drops to kind of tie all the colors together. And Dandelion Yellow is important because this is helping make that lemon drop flower make sense. So I'm adding that to the center of the purple flowers, and I will add it more here in a second. And then I'm going to add dark pink to the centers of the light flowers to make the dark pink ink that I've used on those small flowers make some sense. So tying those together. Here is the yellow again to bring in another yellow element. Got a little bit of apple green, which I'm just dotting around kind of randomly. And this clear is going to highlight the little hearts to kind of give that a little bit of shine and texture. And the drops do a nice job of adding visual interest as well with that shine and texture. So it's kind of livening up the flat stamping, if you will. And then this is Carnation pink that I'm just going to dot around. I will also wind up using pale periwinkle, which is a translucent pale lavender, in addition to everything else. And there you see the completed wreath. Now I've die cut my greeting and put foam tape on the back to pop it off the background, and I'm going to stick this right in the center to sort of complete that wreath. And then depending on the color cardstock that you put this on, you're going to get an entirely different feeling from this card. So this passionate pink makes it very bold and very bright. And then the yellow is also bold, but somewhat softer. The bubblegum pink is going even softer. And then the lovely lavender, I think, is very soft and very feminine. Super pretty. The grass green is much bolder. And I wound up going with the apple mint cardstock, which I thought was a nice balance between bright yet soft. But you can see how just using those same colored elements here and there makes the entire thing come together and make sense. Like it creates a unity to the wreath just by using those same limited colors in different shapes and sizes to create a cohesive whole. And it was also really fast and really easy with that amazing Wreath Builder Kit. So hopefully I've inspired you to check that out. And here are 2 more videos I've done in the past, including another Wreath Builder card, but for a man this time. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I love getting comments. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, why not? I would love it if you would do that as well. Thanks so much and have an amazing day.